Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about your year-long inquiry project. Let's call it an independent study unit that you're sort of doing on your own, you and a partner, and where you're investigating an area of law, all different topics throughout the class, and you're going to come up, do a lot of research, internet-based mostly, and come up with your inquiry questions every stage. So we're going to do research every 2 weeks, and on the other 2 weeks we'll do newspaper article analysis every 2 weeks. So let's start with the research. The stages are introduction, which the two partners do together. The next stage is going to be, one partner will do history background, the way the law was, and one partner will do the charter and how their law, what part of the charter is most connected to that topic of law. 2 weeks after that, we'll do cases and legislation. One partner will find maybe a famous Supreme Court of Canada case or two in that area of law. The other partner will get the legislation, the act, the statute, the code, and some secondary research on both cases and legislation, where critics and writers write about some famous case. Oh, it was great because of this reason, or it was terrible because of that reason. Same with the legislation, and they'll get just research, still just research. And then after they do their research, 3, 4, or 5 sites where they take chunks of information and put it in one document, we'll upload it to turn it in through our class Moodle. Then they'll think of 3, 4, or 5 inquiry questions they just don't know about their topic at this stage. And they'll write those at the top. And that's what they're going to upload to turn it in. 3 to 5 inquiry questions and 3 to 5 websites, just pure cut and paste research at this point. So the inquiry project will then lead to a final video presentation where the partners will put together, an 8 to 10 video explanation of their topic, sort of teaching their topic to the class as the course culminating activity in December, January. And that is the sort of 30% of the course, in a sense, like it's a big chunk of the course, the independent study unit, the legal inquiry. Anything I'm missing?
What topics will be there for research?
Excellent. So there's various topics. I think there's 18 topics, and with usually 14 partnership groups, there's more than enough to go around. They're based on the curriculum expectations. So we go through the curriculum expectations and pick them out. And then each partner together, they rewrite the curriculum expectations into learning goals and success criteria. So learning goals are just like the expectation rewritten in student-friendly, accessible language, so almost like a table agenda on the board. Whereas the success criteria is, what would I know at the end of that lesson to say that I was successful achieving or meeting that goal from the beginning. And so by co-constructing these learning goals and success criteria, the students have a better idea of the expectations that they are in charge of.